Welcome in, everybody. We are live here from Tiger Field, home of the Texas High Tigers, here for our first baseball stream of the season. Seems only fitting. Last year we weren't able to stream any Texas High games, unfortunately, and so felt only right to kick off baseball season here at Tiger Field for an out-of-state game against another Tiger team in the Benton Tigers. Should be a great matchup and a nice, lovely day here in Tiger Field. Shortly, we will be joined by Billy Lavender as well on the call. But for now, we're having the lineups announced. First, for the Benton Tigers, number 3, Hudson Brignac at shortstop. Number 5, Cade Bryan in left field. Number 1, Bryson Pierce at first base. Number 17, Malachi Ziegler at second base. Number 2, Jackson Jones in right field. Number 19, Griffin Sibley in center. Number 18, Caleb Frey as the designated hitter. Number 6, Case Jordan at third base. Number 14, Cannon Greer in center field. And number 27, Tanner Webb will be on the mound to start for the Benton Tigers. And while we're at it, we will go ahead and announce the lineup for the Texas High Tigers. Number 1 will be your leadoff man, Jacob Yao at shortstop. Number 2, Cam Reitner will be in center. Number 5, Tanner Ross in second base. Shout out to Tanner's family watching in Canada. Number 9, Knox Pilgreen will be at third base. Number 7, Brennan Allred will be in right field. Number 13, Jacob High at first base. Number 4, Chandler Williamson will be your designated hitter. Number 3, Austin Treadway at left field. Number 8, Rafe Ross will be your catcher. And number 12, Worth McMillan will be on the mound for the Texas High Tigers. And now we are joined by the one and only Mr. Billy Lavender, the Tiger King himself.
Happy to be here. It's a great night for some baseball.
Absolutely. Could not agree more, Billy. Beautiful night. Just a slight breeze tailing out towards right field, but a beautiful night nonetheless.
Man, we got the whites on, looking nice, and like the hats.
Yeah.
I can't see them. They're camo.
Not wearing any hats. Yeah, beautiful night. Real quick, we're going to take a moment of silence here. Head coach McClure, his mother passed away this week, and so we're going to take a moment of silence for him, and then soon after that we'll have the national anthem.
Now, if you'll stand, we'll begin with the national anthem.
Best two words in baseball, play ball.
I agree, Billy. No better first pitch of our season than right here at Tiger Field on a lovely Wednesday evening.
Man, they've got the field looking in mid-season form already, Doty, and
yeah.
anxious to see us get out there and get after it under the lights. And, these games against a really good Benton squad, well coached always, really gives Coach McClure and his staff a really good barometer check to how their season's going to go, and usually they battle it out here.
Yeah, Benton coming in with an 8-2 overall record to start their season, a tough competitor nonetheless, and I think especially what I'm looking forward to see here tonight is Worth McMillan on the mound. Much anticipated to see how he comes back this season. Got to watch him for his sophomore campaign last year. Incredible performances, night in and night out, and he's kind of continued that pace here to start the season as well.
Yeah, early on, he's in mid-season form, and just Worth will pound that strike zone and throw several pitches for strikes, but won't walk many batters, and allows his team. The toughest deal is when you start walking guys and hitting guys and putting them on. That's when the score can really change really quick. But Worth does a really good job, and he knows he's got a really good defense behind him. You look out there, and all four of those guys in the infield were here last year playing those positions. And as I look out in the outfield, two of the three of those were here as well. So, it's got to be a little bit of a confidence booster to him to know that he can throw it over that plate and let them hit it if they will. But got a new battery mate. He's got a new catcher back there, and he's been, man, I saw this guy the other night in Shreveport go to Oppo for a triple and then pulled in the gap for a triple. So, they've kind of got the bats going, and I'm expecting a good game here tonight.
Absolutely. Worth coming in with a sub-1 ERA, a .553, only 6 hits allowed on the season, 3 walks, 13 strikeouts. We did not see him pitch in the Tigers tournament that they hosted this past weekend. Nonetheless, Tigers finished 2-1. Lone loss coming to defending state runner-up, Liberty Island Leopards. So, I think you can be proud of your performances and definitely a lot to look forward to this season. And I think on a Tuesday is going to be tough for any team in this district.
That's right, no doubt. And every game is going to be important for the Tigers, but it's going to be a good one tonight.
Absolutely. First up for the Benton Tigers, we're going to have the leadoff man, number 3, Hudson Brignac. Hudson coming into this game, a .316 batting average, 7 hits on the season. Worth coming in for the first pitch, and we're going to get a strike.
Right down the middle.
No better way to start.
You said the wind's blowing out a little bit out to center and right field.
Second pitch in play.
Now it's right down the line, and it gets right inside the chalk, and he's going 2. And Coach Peavy's going to hold him up over there at 2, and he goes with the pitch and sends it down, and Worth hit his spot on the outside corner, and the guy just shortstop for Benton made a really good swing at it and sends it right down the line. Catcher's going to run the ball back out to Worth. Double to lead off. It's going to bring up Cade Bryant, number 5, lefty, left fielder for Benton. Going to see if they're going to, imagine we'll get a pickoff right here to see if they're bunting. Nope. And he is bunting. Going to get a called strike right on the inside corner, Zach.
Yeah, absolutely. It looked a little inside to me, but gets the generous call, and we're going to start with an 0-1 count again to Cade Bryant, left fielder.
It's right on the edge, and if you are bunting that ball, you want to put it down because the element of surprise on the second pitch isn't as good. Whew, look better.
I think we're going to get just low on that one.
Okay.
1-1's your count, 0 outs. Runner on second. Button gets laid down. Rafe makes the play. He's going to be safe, though. We're going to have runners on the corner.
That was one of those balls that's in a no-man zone, and I think catcher comes out and he's pointing at first base before he picks it up, and I think they want him just to go out there and grab that ball and send it down the line, but now you get your 3-hole up, a lefty, Bryson Pierce, who's the first baseman for Benton, and runners at the corners with no outs, and you want to see maybe a ground ball right here is what Worth wants to see in a double play. You'll give up that run. Oh, good shot.
Gonna get a strike.
Gets him out, and I think you'll give up the out right there. Give up the run to get that out. And it's a really good shot by Ray Ross down to second base, and Jacob Yao puts the tag on him for the first out. And there goes the shutout. Good slider right there for Worth.
Got a 1-2 count now, 1 out. Pitch outside. Ooh, Ray struggles to get it back to Worth.
It's okay when
no runners on.
Right.
No runners
that's
on.
Right. You don't have those shortstop and second baseman, what we call swimming, covering it back when there's nobody out there. Ball's inside and low. I'll tell you, if you can get out of this inning with 1 run, you've done your job as Worth and the Tigers. But it's got to start right here. Just lost him.
Yep, high and outside. Gonna put the runner on first.
Bring up a tall second baseman, number 17, Malachi Ziegler. 4-hole for Benton.
Another righty-righty matchup.
A little bit out.
Second pitch of the bat, just low.
Yeah, he's just missing. I mean, it's a fine miss, but I think what they're going to have to do is just say, hey, let's throw it over the plate. Let's throw it right down the middle and see how far they can hit it right here. I don't think he's going to steal on a 2-0 count right here. Good pitch.
Great pitch, gets a swing and a miss. Brings the count to 2-1.
Took a 2-0 hack right there. That's what you want to see as a coach down third base, is you want to see your 4-hole take him a nice, healthy cut, and that's what they did. Just barely grazed that one. Yeah.
Pretty pitch.
Man, he's nibbling that outside corner, Zach, and that's what that's what you want if it's working. But if you're missing, you're going to have to go over more of the plate. And looks like Worth's been on target.
Absolutely evens the count now. 2-2.
Good time to run right here. He's gone.
And he's gone. Foul ball though. Count will remain 2-2.
Really
Runner
good.
will go back to first.
Yep, really good pitch to run on right there, and it was a curve ball. going to catch some of the outside part of the plate. And number 17, Ziegler, he got his bat on it, lives to fight another day.
Ziegler comes in with a 480 average so far to start the season.
Wind's picking up to right field.
We're going to get another foul ball.
Yeah, he couldn't catch up. Worth put a little extra mustard on that one, and he didn't catch up with it. But like I like to say, if you just battle that off, you can get to see another pitch. Looks like Texas High has gone back to calling pitches from the dugout tonight.
Yeah, I noticed a lot during the tournament they would have struggles with their intercom system.
Okay.
And it would cause them some sorts of issues.
It's kind of a new deal this year that they've been using. We'll get that worked out by district.
Yeah, the new pitch comm in high school baseball. Ball in play.
One hopper to Tanner Ross. Nice
and he will
play.
make the play at first. That'll move the runner to third, though. However, 2 down.
Yeah, you'll trade that out for a guy running over to third base, and he had stolen second on the previous on the previous pitch, and that's going to bring up the 5-hole Jackson Jones, number 2 for the Tigers. And if the Tigers can get out of this inning with 1 run, it'll feel really, really good.
Ball in play, popped up to left field.
I don't think he sees it.
Tried away, lost it in the dark. Makes a great play, though, and that will end the inning. Only 1 run comes across for Benton. With that, we will take a quick commercial break, and we will be back for the Tigers up to bat.
We are excited to announce here at Texarkana Emergency Center and Hospital that we have expanded our capabilities to better serve our community. As a hospital, we have the capability for inpatient services. After your outstanding emergency care, we can smoothly transition you into one of our new inpatient rooms that have telemetry monitors in every room to continue your concierge medicine care. While our patients continue receiving their care in their inpatient suites, we also make sure that your loved ones are taken care of with our outstanding facilities. Our added services include a procedure room and also the capability of MRIs. With our imaging, we are able to offer outpatient, inpatient, and emergency room, MRI, CT, ultrasound, and X-ray. We are honored by your support and look forward to serving all your future medical needs.
We are back here at Tiger Field, home of the Texas High Tigers, as they are down 1 run after the top of the first inning. As you can see on your screen, this is your starting lineup for your Tigers. Going to start off with Jacob Yao, Cam Reitner, and Tanner Ross will be your starting 3 in this inning. Followed by Knox Pilgrim, Bernard Allred, Jacob Hyde, Chandler Williamson, Austin Treadway, and Rafe Ross.
Yeah, Tiger lineup's been hot of recent, and this guy on the mound looks pretty good for Benton, number 27.
Tanner Webb.
Yeah.
A lot of size.
Yeah.
That's the first thing that you definitely notice
he's a big
right
kid.
away.
Coming straight over the top. Looks like we're going to have Coach Minnie coaching third base for the Tigers, and looks like maybe Coach Williams at first.
Yes.
Oh, it's going to be Coach Minner at first in Coach McClure's absence. And as we stated at first, the passing of his mom, we want to, really tell them that man, it's tough for me to turn around and look up in the stands and not see her sitting directly behind home plate, right up there with her husband. But may she rest in peace, and hopefully the Tigers will play hard for her tonight.
First pitch is going to come up high. That'll lead to a 1-0 count.
Jacobs kind of picked up where he left off last year, just hot as a firecracker. Ooh,
ball in play, carries to left field.
Smokes it in the
over the
gap.
left fielder's head. He's going to be on second for a leadoff double for the Texas High Tigers.
I'm telling you, a kid that's short in stature, but not he's got a heart bigger than most Giants. And, man, he has really been hammering the ball to the left center field gap. Had a 3-run bomb the other night. And he picks up where he left off and starts off with a double. Both teams now have started off with a double, and Tigers, the good Tigers, the Orange Tigers, would like to. I'm sure right here, number 2, Cam Reitner coming up. Coach Minnie's probably going to have him bunt, and sometimes he's bunting for a hit, even though he's.
Oh yeah, utilize Cam's speed when you can. I mean. 717 OPS for Cam Reitner. A lot of that is on base percentage. Has 8 stolen bases on the year as well. Or no, 2 stolen bases, excuse me. 8 walks.
Foul ball straight back, and wasn't any kind of bunt. Coach Minnie said, we're going to have you swinging away, big man, and caught a little slurve on the inside and fouled it back.
Going to get time.
Good time. They're going to try because Jacob Yao will try to work the pitcher back there, and if he sees, he's kind of got the green light every now and then. Coach McClure will give it to him, and if he sees something in a pitcher, he can get over to third. 0-1. Yeah,
Oh,
right back
in
up the
play,
middle.
Up the middle.
Smoked it.
And that's going to bring in Jacob Yao.
Yes, sir.
Run,
oh,
play
baby.
at the plate anyway, but he's
Really?
safe.
I'll tell you what, I didn't know if for about 5 seconds I thought Coach Minnie was going to score right there. He was running him down, and Coach Minnie never checked him up, and they had a good relay, but didn't get him at the plate, and Cam Reitner comes up with a huge single right up the middle for an RBI, and that brings up the big man, number 5, Tanner Ross, second baseman for the Tigers.
Yeah, I alluded to it earlier before you were here, but I want to shout out his family. They are watching from Canada tonight, so Texarkana Gameday is worldwide tonight.
Yes,
Billy.
sir. It always is when Tanner's playing.
First pitch going to come in as a strike. Tanner coming in with a .417, average 10 hits, 2 home runs already on the season with 9 RBIs.
I've seen both of those bombs, and both of them were no-doubters. I mean, one of them was dead into the wind and was a no-doubter. Pitch out. Phew, the pitch out was almost a strike. Kind of switched everybody up. I like it. They see Cam over there. They think that he may be going, and they're going to have a pitch out. It was a good call. Oh, nice job. Good read by Cam. Oh, ball's
going to go into center field.
Oh, no. Stay attaboy. Cam did exactly what you're supposed to do is as he came up running, he turns his head and sees where the ball is, and that's not something that you're looking for your coach to make that call. You've got to make that decision. But Tanner, really good job. That was a really good curveball by the pitcher, and it gets in the dirt and just gets away from the catcher.
Cam racks up another stolen base on his season. That'll make that 3. Big cut by Tanner Ross.
Tanner took a healthy 2-1 cut. That's what, that's what you want to see. And now it's dial it back down right now, put the ball in play and move the runner and possibly do your deal too. Good job. Boy, that was a really good pitch. That guy's got a good curveball that comes right off his fastball. Throws it a little bit hard, too, and it's got some late break on it. So it looks like a fastball coming at you, but just some late tail to it.
Foul ball keeps it a 2-2 count. Prime opportunity for Tanner to get another RBI on the season.
Yeah, and you look over and you got Knox Pilgreen in the on deck circle, so you got to pitch at Ross right here.
All this with no outs at the same time. I mean, definitely a loaded roster to start with. A
perfect
pitch
shot
right into center field. Or right field, excuse me.
Coach Minnie's going to send him. Oh, great job by Tanner Ross right there. That's a single by Tanner, but he's going to get to second because he sees a little bit of bobble in the right field gap by the right fielder, and he doesn't check up, and Coach Menard keeps him rolling, and great job on the bases by the Tigers early, and they just keep trading places at second base. 2 runs across the plate with no outs, and big number 9, Knox Pilgreen, coming up for the Tigers. Man, Tanner went with that fastball out over the corner and shot it at the Diamond Bank sign in right center. Big hit for Tanner right there.
Going to get a foul tip. Results in a strike.
Tanner taking his lead. Oh, baby. Just missed that. Knox got under that just a hair. If he stays on that one, that one's in the bullpen out there in right field.
Going to be a foul ball. Going to bring it to an 0-2 count.
Yeah, now you got to dial it down a little bit like everybody's been doing and just put the ball in play right here. Get Tanner over. I know Knox, he's probably going to be taking a healthy cut at it anyway. Good job. Good. That was a quick pitch right there by the pitcher. I don't know if you noticed that, and it kind of fooled everybody, but Knox stayed off of it. Man, I tell you, you can always tell about Coach Peavy's teams are really, really well coached, and they come in early in the year, usually in mid-season form. You see things from them that you don't typically see early in the season by other teams around here. And, oh, baby. Whew. I tell you what, Knox is on it right there and just gets a foul ball almost directly back. Really good pitch, kind of up in the zone. I'm sure that looked really, really healthy for Knox right there. 1-2, no outs, and runner on second. Attaboy, Knox. Holds off of a high inside pitch. This is number 7. Mr. Allred's going to run some new balls out there as Knox loses them. Knox is used to trying to lose them over that outfield fence out there instead of right back over us, don't he?
Knox steps back into the box for an even 2-2 count.
That was out. Man, I'll tell you what.
Pretty curveball, man.
Here's what Knox has done this whole at-bat. He's swung at strikes and let the balls go, and that's huge. And what it does is now you see the pitch count up to 17 for Mr. Webb of the Benton Tigers. Just kind of pulled his shoulder out right there instead of stayed in, but that was a nasty curveball coming right out of his shoulder, and he swings and misses for a strikeout right there. That'll bring up Mr. Brennan Allred, with 1 out and Tanner Ross on second base.
Yeah, that thing comes in there like a beach ball whenever it drops like that, and your eyes get bigger than anything.
Yeah,
and,
no doubt.
Definitely not a bad pitch to swing at nonetheless. Got to get a wild pitch. That'll send runner to third.
Yeah, so now you got runner in scoring position over there at third base, and, man, I wouldn't – sometimes Coach McClure down there is going to bunt right here and get him another run on the board, but let's see what Coach Minnie has in store. I don't think he's got a buzzer over there from Coach McClure.
Does Minnie strike you as a small ball guy?
No, Minnie's hit it deep.
Swing for the fences.
Good pitch. You know, that's a strike right there where I'm okay early in the count not swinging at it because you can't do much damage. That's just a really good pitch. Wouldn't be surprised if he doesn't go back there later on in the count. Oh, man, good curveball. Man, that thing's got a sharp, I don't know if you can tell it on TV, although we've got some dang good cameras. It's got a sharp break to it.
Yeah, that outfield camera, you can definitely see how much it's breaking, and it's pretty for sure.
And that's a pitch I haven't seen yet. That was his third pitch. That was a change-up, and it kind of just messed with my eyes, but I know it messed with Brendan's, and he gets him another strikeout. That's 2 in a row. That's big for him. I'm sure if he wants to, the Benton Tigers, if they can get out of here with 2 runs, they'd love it. Yes, sir. Jacob High comes up, first baseman for the Tigers, and takes a curveball strike.
The pitch just drops it right in the strike zone.
Oh, gets him.
Ball's going to hit him. He's going to take first base.
Take that right there with Mr. Chandler Williamson coming up.
He's DHing for your pitcher, Worth McMillan, tonight.
Chandler's kind of gotten hot as of late, and I'll tell you, not only has he gotten hot, but he's been a ball magnet. That ball seems to find him. And I was talking to his dad down the line the other night. He just his dad said, "Hey, any way on base?" I said, "You're exactly right." Oh, baby. He was on it, fouled it straight back, a fastball, a little bit up, but right down the middle. He saw red on it right there. That's a song, I think. I saw red.
I think I've heard of that before.
I think Taylor Swift sings about red, too, but a different one. You and I have been called red a time or two in our life, haven't we?
Hey, Red, come here.
Oh, man. A little bit high coming across the plate, but dipped late and gets the call for a strike right there. Got an 0-2 to Chan right here.
0-2 count. See how he bounces back.
Just misses, and they get out of it. We're going to get 2 runs for the good Tigers right there and lead after 1. It's 2-1 Texas High, and we'll be back right after these messages.
Life is busy, and we get it. The State Bank mobile app was designed to make banking more convenient for you. Check account activity, make transfers, pay bills, and manage your debit card in a snap. You can deposit checks from the convenience of your home or wherever life lands you. The State Bank app lets you organize your accounts, manage alerts, and easily email our customer service experts. Now that you have State Bank at your fingertips, you can spend more time doing what's important to you.
Your family, your bank, State Bank.
And we're back here live at Tiger Field for Texarkana Game Day and Tiger Vision for both the Benton Tigers and Texas High Tigers. Got another one of the Tigers, but a different Tiger, Mr. Randall McMahon from right down the road about 60 miles, watching us. Doing a little scouting for the Mount Pleasant Tigers, I think, who we'll see a couple of times in district play this year. They're supposed to have a better team, and looking forward to going toe-to-toe with them a few times this year. So shout out to Mr. Randall.
Yeah, that'll be interesting to kind of see how this district plays out.
Man.
I mean, White House and Hallsville, you can always rely on kind of being good. Longview, we got to see how they do. Taylor Tatum coming back for his senior year, not going for football, but coming back for baseball as he's going to be that two-way player at Oklahoma. We'll kind of have to see what pitching looks like for Longview in the long run. But nonetheless, we'll kind of see how everything shapes out with 4 teams making the playoffs out of this district with definitely a lot of talent all around.
Yeah, we got a little conference going on with coaches in Worth. Something. Okay, I know the umpire is letting him know that his windup, he's coming set and then going into a little windup, and he's telling him after he comes set there is no. But that is a kind of a staple of Worth's routine. So hey, get that ironed out right now, and this is something that and he's working on it off of the rubber right now, and but that's something that every now and then things happen during the game, and you got to shake them off, and so this is one of them, and to get them out of the way right now. Oh, he gets the call. Really late breaking curveball and a called strike for Worth right there. And I believe this is Griffin Sibley, the catcher, number 19 for Benton.
Ball in play,
Yep.
right in between first and second.
Yep.
We'll get to Brennan, and that'll be a leadoff single for Benton.
Not something that Tanner could have gotten to, just a CNI hard single right there, and looks like they're going to get a courtesy runner for him, and that's going to be number 23 for Benton. That's going to be Ryan McCormick coming in to run. And wouldn't be surprised to see number 18 that's coming up, Caleb Frey, the DH. Even though he's a DH, I wouldn't be surprised to see him bunt and get the runner over unless this is a quick guy on first and they're going to try to steal him. Pick off attempt by Worth.
Looks over at him.
Woo.
Pretty pitch, just outside,
Fastball.
though.
Yeah, you know, the good part about that I noticed is he hits the mitt. Now, catcher may have been set up just a little out, what they were wanting on that right there, but man, that was a really good pitch. And it was a ball that had the runner gone, would have been easy to throw down. Another good one.
Going to get a foul ball.
Yep.
Brings the count even to 1s.
1-1, no out. Still wouldn't. I know Coach Peavy. I still. He's a small ball guy too. I wouldn't be surprised to see him. Man, it's a good hit and run right here, or just something to move the runner. Good job by Worth to go over. We're kind of thinking the same thing. This is a good count, 1-1 with no outs and runner on first to try to do something.
I think we've seen a rejuvenation of the small ball play at all levels. Oklahoma State, especially in that game against Arkansas that we were both able to witness, went 14 innings. They went on a suicide squeeze.
Yeah.
I mean, just kind of the way that Liberty Island plays, they've been known to always play small ball.
Thanks for bringing that back up, Zach.
I know it.
That's about 4 hours of my life I can't get back.
That was a long night.
Yeah, it was fun, though. It was fun.
Yeah, absolutely.
Little pass ball right there. I think the catcher got a little bit ahead of himself, trying to think the runner may be going, and gets a pass ball.
2-1's your count now. Runner on second after.
Yes, sir.
Pretty pitch, pretty set by Rafe.
Didn't hit his spot right there, but it was over the inside corner. For sure, and sometimes the umpires aren't going to give you that call because you miss so bad, but they gave it to him because it was a strike. 2-2 pitch right here. Big pitch. He's going at him. Worth is saying, I know you're the DH, but I'm going right at you with the fastball, and I like the confidence right there.
Wind is picking up here at Tiger Field. Want to apologize if any of our cameras get a little bit shaky because of it.
Or if I get a little bit shaky. 2-2. Worth now up to 27 pitches for the Tigers. Which is a lot early.
Yeah, definitely want his best pitch here. Kind of, I think Coach Watson, pitching coach for Texas High, is saying, let's make this our last one. Let's move on to the next guy. Got to get time called by Rafe, I believe.
Yeah, you know, you got their
on the same page.
You got their DH up, and I think everybody in the park knows you're going to throw a strike, and you want to be confident. You want to be on the same page right here with your catcher, and I think that's a good. You know, if you're not on the same page, you need to call a timeout and get that worked out. Wind has now switched to dead center, blowing out pretty good, Doty. 2-2 pitch.
Ball in play, right past the glove of Tanner. That's going to bring runners to the corners. able to bring it in and stop him
Yeah.
before a run gets across.
That gets out to Allred, and Allred plays the ball perfectly and gets it in, and Jacob High makes a good cut and keeps the runner at third. But now there's no outs and runners at the corners, and they just kept they kept pumping fastballs in there, and he caught up to one and shot it out there just past the outreaching glove of Tanner.
Pitched
Oh,
low,
nice.
but great
Yeah.
stop by Ray Frost.
Really good stop. That's number 6 for Benton up, Case Jordan. He's the third baseman for the Benton Tigers, and I'm guessing we're going to see something go on right here, first and third with no outs. As Coach Peavy gives us signs down the line.
I have a feeling we might see that squeeze we mentioned earlier.
I don't think they're going to squeeze. I just they're going to bunt to move that runner maybe, but I don't think they're going to risk a squeeze, because a squeeze, what you start doing is you start getting people that you don't want to risk an out right now.
Yeah.
You know you're probably going to score that guy at third with no outs. I've been wrong before. Perfect bunt. Sends him. Man, does a great job. Someone's got to cover third. Man, he just kind of did about what you said. He didn't squeeze him in, but he wasn't running on it. But he watched that ball get down and knew there's no chance to get the runner at the plate. And Knox and Worth ran into each other, and there was no chance to get him. It's going to get him a single and have it first and second with no outs, and the score is all of a sudden tied in the top of the second. Good job by Worth to try to settle it down. Run his pitch count up to 31. No outs in the second.
Going to get a time call.
I'm telling you that small ball is where it's at, Dodie. That's what I like. I know a lot of those people like to see that ball fly over the fence, but you can put a lot of pressure on somebody by just putting that ball down on the turf. And a lot of times you can put it where you want to by just bunting it, and pressure busts pipes and makes water run uphill, and it'll make you throw that ball away too.
And I think small ball truly shows your knowledge of the game and how well you can execute everything that you know about the game of baseball, and every little intricacy of it to make
You can
it.
say that again.
That was a tough word. I'm not going to.
I can't spell it for sure. But man, anytime you can get one run, time after time, it's big. They're going to run the wheel play. Tigers are, and number 14, Kenan Greer, the center fielder, is going to take a fastball right down the middle for a 1-1 count now. And good job by Worth to come back. And here's the thing: is once you start bunting and it's successful, you keep doing it. 1-1 pitch, batter squaring. He gets it down right back to Worth. Worth's going to throw it to first, gets it out. We'd take that right there, and they'd take that. Good execution of the bunt, and Worth makes a really good, just like you draw it up in PFP in the off season, and now there's one out, and the shortstop, number 3, Hudson Brignac, comes back up, who had a double down the right field line first at bat of the game, and he's got 2 runners in scoring position.
Pitch outside, another good stop by Ray Frost behind the plate.
Worth in the windup. Throws it right down
Ball
the
in
middle.
play.
He
He's
gets
gonna
it off.
bring at least one. They're sending 2. No play at the plate. And an error is going to cause the runner to get to second easily, and that'll make it a 4-2 ball game.
Yeah, that was a hard line. Well, I say it was a hard line drive. It was a line drive that kind of got on the inside, kind of down near the handle of the bat and gets out into center field. And Cam wasn't trying to throw him out because he wasn't going to get that, but in throwing it to the cutoff, Jacob High was a little bit low, and it gets away from him. And because of it, shortstop gets over to second base and one out with a runner on second. And now the Tigers are down 4-2. The Orange Tigers are.
3-run second inning for Benton. Definitely have to be happy with that if you're the Louisiana Tigers.
Good pitch.
Showing bunt again.
I'm telling you, you just keep doing it. 0-1 count to the 2-hole. Number 5, Cade Bryant, left fielder, with Hudson on second base and one out.
Pitch comes in high.
A little bit high and outside, but you kind of groove some fastballs, and you kind of want to throw one away and see if they'll take a little cut at it. And Cade Bryant laid off of it right there.
Yeah, I want to test that discipline in this kind of situation.
Yeah, that was a bunt for a hit right there. He was trying to lay it right down the third base line, and now he's got 2 strikes on him, and we'll see maybe what the deal is. And now he's choking up, trying to put the ball in play and move a runner right here.
I think it's the same thing with Worth, like we were talking about. Best pitch right here, trying to get it, get out of this best that we can.
Yeah, I don't think you want to groove one. I think you want to hit an outside corner or something. He smoked that to center field, right at Cam Reitner. Oh, I was fixing to say he left a little bit early, but Cam throws a missile to the cutoff. Jacob Yowell at shortstop, and the runner holds. He was just trying to make a move and get a throw. But really good pitch by Worth, and solid cut right there by number 5, Cade Bryant, their left fielder. And that's going to bring up the 3-hole Bryson Pierce, number 1. He's a first baseman.
Bryson batting .533 this year. 16 hits, 7 singles, 7 doubles, 1 triple, 1 home run.
Can't allow him. Good job to keep it in front of you right there by Rafe. It's a ball, but you don't want to groove him anything, because anything that he gets up in the air to right field is going to fly right now. It wind's switched again and blowing dead out to right. See some off speed probably right here. Throws a fastball down the middle for a called strike. 1-1 count. Man, you really want to get out of here. You kind of giving up some runs right here on some really good hits, but you want to get out of here with just giving up 3 and going into the bottom half of the second down 2. Really big at bat. Fastball up for a ball. Gives us a 2-1 count. On deck over there is Malachi Ziegler, big second baseman for Benton. The Purple Tigers, we'll call them. Gives a fastball. Yep, it's a high pop fly out to Austin Treadway. Misplays it out there. It wins tough, and they're going to score an unearned run right there. And you don't like to see that, but I'm telling you, if you can't see this wind on TV, it's really whipping out there, and you just got to get behind the ball and stay with it, especially with 2 outs, and they don't do it. And Austin's first to say that's my bad, but there's 4 plated for Benton right there, and number 1, Bryson Pierce, gets all the way to second.
I think it's a mixture of the wind and trying to find that ball in the night sky. I mean, I don't think people realize how tough it is to truly catch those fly balls.
Good job by Worth to come back with a called strike right there after that. Now they need to limit the damage right here. It's not gonna be a pitcher's duel tonight, doesn't look like, Doty.
No.
Lots of balls in play. I like to see it though. Good swing right there. Worth throws him a high fastball down the middle. He doesn't catch up with it. Fouls it off a little bit back to our right. Now he's got a 0-2. Worth getting his signs from Ray Frost, checking the runner at second. Really good job by the hitter to stay in there on that curveball. It's really just a late breaking curveball, but stayed up. Didn't get down. Wouldn't probably have been called a strike, but it was going to be too close to call. Foul ball off to our right. Still an 0-2 count. I'd be surprised to see the runner try to do something right here to get over to third. Oh, great pitch. Yes, sir. Mr. Touchstone back there gives him the lawnmower, and we got a third strike and third out for the Tigers, and we'll be right back to see the good Tigers bat on Texarkana Game Day.
Whether you're looking for a new or pre-owned car, truck, or SUV, or maybe a new or pre-owned boat or RV, care for a car wash, had a fender bender, or you need service on your vehicle, boat, or RV, we have it all when you let us exceed your expectations at Greg Orr Auto, Marine, and RV in Shreveport, Texarkana, and Ashdown. Shop hassle-free and always be treated like family while choosing from our sensational selection. In Shreveport, visit Orr Acura, or BMW, or Cadillac, or Infiniti, and the Greg Orr Pre-Owned Supercenter. In Texarkana, Mercedes-Benz of Texarkana, Classic Buick GMC, Classic Cadillac, Classic Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Classic Kia, Classic Mazda, Classic Pre-Owned, The Classic Car Wash, Greg Orr Marine and RV, Greg Orr Collision, and Classic Chevrolet in Ashdown. Or visit GregOrAuto.com.
And we're back here live at Tiger Field as Coach Minnie trots around to the third base side of the field. And up for the Tigers will be Austin Treadway with Ray Frost, and then back to the top of the lineup and Jacob Yowell. And, man, this is what you want as someone, Austin just made an error out in the outfield, and he gets a chance to come up and help the team. And this is what you want, him to step right in the batter's box. And this early in the season, you're going to have some boo-boos like that. Takes a hard cut at it for a strike right there. Swing and miss. Yep. Ball gets by him. They check him. He didn't go. It's going to be a 1-1 count on Austin Treadway. And, man, you can see number 27 for Benton, Tanner Webb. Their pitcher is kind of settling in right now. And we needed it's easy to settle in after you get put up a 4 spot. Right down the middle. Austin takes another healthy cut at it. Swing and a miss. Got a 1-2 count.
What makes Tanner so difficult is that high release point. And then whenever he has those breaking balls that can cut all the way down, it messes with your eyes so much as a hitter. I mean, that's a
good pitch, man. I'm telling you, that was a really good pitch, but really great job by Austin to stay off of that. And because of it, he's faced him for the maximum pitches, and we'll get it right here. All right.
Going to get a foul ball?
Yeah, that ball was right down the middle, but it was low, and a good foul ball right back, which means he was on it. And Treadway's having a good at-bat up there right now. Good job. That ball is out. Good job by Treadway to get on base. And just like I said, you make an error out in the outfield, you come up, you have a really good at bat, you get back in the game, and no harm, no foul. Now he gets a chance to do some damage on the bases where that kid can flat out run. And now you got Ray Frost coming up for the Tigers, the catcher, 9-hole for the team tonight, and he's going to look to move him at some point. Ball's out. He's missing on his curveballs right now. Swing at strikes and let the balls go.
Rafe coming in with a .357 average, 5 hits, 2 triples that you alluded to earlier, and 7 RBIs to start the season. Definitely taking a big jump in that starting catching role.
Another pick off. I think they know Treadway's quick too. And Treadway ran some for the Tigers last year as well, and getting a chance to settle in a starter's position early on this year.
Yeah, he was a big-time pinch runner in that series against Lufkin. That the Tigers ended up winning and walking off in that game, especially with Cam Reitner.
Yep. I like memories like that. Another pickoff move over there to Treadway. 3 in a row, I believe.
Must like him.
Good hack right there for Ross. Ball that was on the inside part of the plate, and I think it got the catcher's thumb. He's going to shake it off right there. Those catchers are always strong. They're the toughest guys on the team usually, and, man, they get beat up, and it's tough on them.
And Rafe understands better than anybody in this situation, too.
And the thing is the worst place to get hit, worst place to get hits on the thumb, and because it's something that ball is going to hit every time it hits that mitt, that left thumb, and he's going to shake it off right there. But a really good cut by Ray Frost. Foul ball is going to bring up a 1-1 count. Coach Meany's going to give him the signals from down third base coaching box. Austin takes a healthy lead now. Atta boy, really nice bunt. Good job to get him over. Stop. There you go. There you go. Keep coming back. Austin, let's do something out there. That's the first time I've seen somebody called out in the baseline. He was in the baseline and nobody had touched him with the ball, and they called him out. So that's the first time I've seen that.
Hey, but a really headsy play there by.
That's exactly right. It's like I said, stop, and he did, and he gave Austin a chance to do something, but you can't, if Austin gets off that bag, they're going to end up throwing him out. But really good job to get that ball that was high and inside down and do your job and move the runner and give him a chance to get in a scoring position with Jacob Yowell up to bat. Catcher calls for the pitcher to step off, which he does. Ball's outside.
A wild pitch.
Really good. See that right there by what Ray Frost did, getting him over. Now he's at third base on that, and another pass ball. He's going to score, but we're looking for Jacob to do a little damage here. Jacob can score 2 with one swing right here. Ball up.
Good 2-0 count to Yell.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely a dangerous hitter in any kind of situation, but especially a 2-0 count.
There it is.
Ball pitch again.
Exactly what we
That'll allow
called.
Treadway to score.
Treadway fast. He's not even going to draw a throw. And number 3, just like I said, comes back and in the bottom half of the inning makes up for his play out there and gets a run for the Tigers, does his job, really good at bat, and then some base running and gets a run back. And now Jacob has a 3-0 count, probably getting a take right here from Coach Minnie. Ball catches the outside corner for a strike.
5-3 ball game now for Benton, but top of the lineup is up for the Tigers. Definitely opportunity to score those 2 runs.
That's right.
Ball in play.
Boy, I tell you what.
Beautiful hack by Jacob Yao.
2 really, really solid cuts by him so far, and one for a double and one for a single to help his average this year, and it doesn't need any help. But man, now you bring up Cam Reitner, and he had a really solid hit right up the middle, and Tigers back at the meat of their lineup and looking to do some damage in the bottom half of the second. Really good pitch, just caught the inside. Cam didn't like it, but man, it looked like it may have caught the black part of the plate right there for first strike of his at bat. 0-1. Jacob Yao taking a lead, and the pitcher's going to have a pick off. He's now got his pitch count up to 42, and man, you know, if you can just get into some of these aces and get them out of the game and get into the bullpen. I know Dane always has a strong pitching staff, and so does the Tigers, but you always like to get to 2, 3, 4 if you can. Oh, good job by Cam to pull a pitch and get it into right field, and just a CNI single right there, and doing a job with his bat for his second hit of the game, and brings up big Tanner Ross, and Tanner can turn the scoreboard over right here and hit it over the scoreboard if he wants to. I wouldn't mind, but Tanner's the kind that goes to all fields. He can pull it hard, or he can go to right field, and he'll just take it wherever the guy pitches it.
Yeah, Tanner 2 home runs on the season. Definitely has potential.
Yeah.
Ball going to come outside. 1-0.
Yeah, I don't look for him to
Starting
give
his
him.
at-bat.
Don't look for him to give him a fastball down the middle. That's a curve outside to start him off. A lot of times Tanner, because of his stature and power, he's going to get pitched backwards. Means throwing a lot of off speed early in the count. Fastball out. Tell you what, you can't pitch, like I say, you can't pitch around him with Knox Pilgreen over there, who can do some damage in a hurry. 2-0 count. Yao at second and Reitner at first with 1 out in the bottom of the second. That's a good pitch on the outside corner right there for a called strike. Really good job of Tanner. Probably not to try to do any damage with that one.
Yeah, great answer there by Webb. Starting down at the count, but great answer with a perfect pitch down the plate.
Back door with a curve inside right there on Tanner, and kind of froze him. Kind of froze me for a minute. Called strike. 2-2 count now on Tanner. You just want to put the ball in play and do some damage. Maybe not up the middle. Ball's outside. It's drawing a full count. Really good job of swinging at the strikes. 3-2 count now on Tanner. 1 out, so runners will not be moving unless Coach Minnie gets a little hair over there to do something crazy. Don't think he will with Tanner Ross up. Fastball down the middle. Oh, and we ran. Doesn't touch him, I don't think. Oh, he gets him on the strike him out, throw him out right there. And they're going to get out of the inning with just scoring, the Tigers scoring 1 run, and it's a 5-3 ball game. Benton leading, and we'll be right back for the top of the 3rd inning right here at Tiger Field.
Texar is a community-first credit union which has served members in and around the Texarkana area since 1951.
Having 3 offices and employing almost 100 people, today Texar serves citizens of Cass, Bowie, Little River, Miller, Red River, and Lamar counties.
Through the years, we've had many different names.
From our humble beginnings as Bowie County Teachers Credit Union to where we are today.
We are honored to offer our members quality service with exceptional products.
We also take pride in staying one step ahead when it comes to introducing the latest and greatest in banking technology.
From personal to commercial banking.
And turning houses into homes.
We believe in banking made easy.
To make life easier for you.
Folks, we're live at Tiger Field back with Texarkana Gameday and Tiger Vision for tonight's matchup in the Benton Tigers at the Texas High Tigers. And it's a 5-3 ball game with the Benton Tigers leading through 2, headed to the top of the 3rd inning where the 5-hole, let's see who that is, number 2, Jackson Jones, up for Benton. Lefty at the plate. He's a right fielder for the Benton Tigers. Worth McMillan back on the mound for the Tigers. Worth's got 47 pitches so far. Been a run in every inning by both teams so far. Fastball catches the outside corner right there for Worth. Called strike.
Great pitch to start the at-bat.
Yeah. These are the kind of games I like to not only call, but I like to watch. I like to watch a lot of, there's a lot of good plays in the field, but there's still a lot of runs. I like to see the ball being put in play, some small ball. We've kind of seen it all tonight, seen some long drives to the fence. One pitch for Worth, just up and out. Moves the count to 2-1 on Jackson Jones. Ball a little bit high, got away from Worth right there. Came out of that. Probably going to end up going at him right here with a fastball down the middle. Don't want to put him on. Yeah, great pitch right there. Gave him a chance to do some damage with it, but you got to go at him. You don't want that lead off right after you gave up 4 in the last inning. You don't want to give up that lead off. So a really good pitch by Worth and a foul ball. Full count. Oh, good pitch right there. Oh, nice catch right there. Austin Treadway comes back and makes a really good diving catch right there. And I'll tell you, at first, it looks like it's going to be a routine play, but as I said, that wind is screwing with the ball out there, and that ball is going down and away from him, and he keeps his eye on it, makes a really good catch out there, and saves us a guy getting a second right there. Good job by Treadway to come back. Yes, sir. Another good curveball by Worth, and that was a 3-2 curveball that he threw. I'm telling you, he's back on. There you go. Good miss.
Yeah, I think that shows you his confidence and the confidence of Coach Watson in him as well.
Absolutely.
Ball in play.
Smoked out there, and Coach Minner always has those outfielders playing in some spots, and I see him moving him. I'm down that right field line. I hear him whistling at him and moving him, and he's got Cam playing right in front of the Sticks baseball sign out there. Shout out to Punk. He probably watching us, and man, who's got a new book out, by the way, Chase Brewster does.
Why play anywhere else? Yeah.
But man, good shot out there, and Cam was playing right there in front of it and made a good catch for 2 outs.
Cam, a great 2-sport athlete.
Yep. Number 18, Caleb Fry, the DH, is up for the Benton Tigers. Worth challenges him with a fastball, fouls it back. It's going to be 1-1 count now.
Worth is getting set fast. He's ready to go.
Yeah. When he gets comfortable and gets in a zone, he's a really, really fast pitcher, and that's what you like as a defender. You know, someone out in the field is you like when that guy's working quick because you don't have to stand on your toes the whole time. 2-1 pitch right down the middle, called strike. He's got a 2-2 count with 2 outs. 2s are wild. They head back to Shreveport. They can stop at the boat and get 3 2s and make some money. Oh, good pitch. Woo-hoo-hoo. Man, I'll tell you what, really good pitch. Thought it caught the inside corner. Now it's going to bring up 3-2 with 2 outs. Fastball. Oh, no,
Swing
he
and
got him with a
miss.
changeup. First time I've seen that from Worth, and I said he's got 3 pitches, and he used it right there as an out pitch, and really good, solid with a 3-2 confidence, and that'll take us to the bottom half of the inning with Texas High Tigers coming up down 5-3, and we'll take a break and see you right back here on Texarkana Game Day.
My name is Doug Willett. I own M&M Tire and Auto Center. We've been here for over 40 years. We're just a mom and pop place. We service any type of vehicle that you can think of. We do front end alignments. We've got the best front end alignment machine guys here, and we also do AC work for the new Freon, which is the 1234 FY. We do that too. Plus tires. Now that's the major thing. Cooper Tire employees, we're really special with them. We give you 15% off, plus also you get your Goodyear employee refunds back on your tires, which is great for you. Extra value is what you get when you buy from Doug Willett. Don't worry, my guys will take care of you too.
Gonna get a new arm on the mound for the Benton Tigers. That'll be number 5.
Lefty.
Who is that for us?
Man, let's see.
You got my roster.
Yeah, but I don't see a number 5.
Cade Bryant.
Oh, sorry.
Cade Bryant.
I was looking
It's moving
for a
out of
sub.
left field.
Okay. Man, you may need to do this on the.
Oh, I can't
you
do
do
that.
All right, I'll figure it out. Undo it over here.
All right, let's see. We got Cade Bryant moving on the mound in left field. I'm trying to get my eyes to work out there. Might need to see the eye doctor again.
Got Knox Pilgrim coming up for Texas High Tigers. He's going to see a southpaw. Looks like he's got a little heat.
I want to say Cooper Mason's out in left field.
Okay.
Number 13.
Let's see.
Coach Minnie was talking to me before the game last year whenever these two teams played. Benton wasn't afraid to throw 5 or 6 pitchers in the mix, and he wouldn't be surprised if they do the same thing here tonight. First pitch of the at-bat is going to be a swing and a miss from Knox. Good little cutting pitch. Drives down and outside.
Oh,
second pitch going to be foul ball right off the catcher's mask.
Man, I mean directly back at him and he's holding his jaw. He's been getting hit all night. He's a tough guy right there. Let's shout his name out. It's Griffin Sibley, the catcher.
Yeah, definitely
man.
Warranted timeout for him.
I'll tell you, they put Carlos Serra, the Tigers trainers, coming out to check him, and I'll tell you, that mat, it's like a bulletproof vest. Just because you have it on and get shot in the chest doesn't mean it's not going to hurt. And that's but it feels a whole lot better than it would if you weren't wearing it.
Oh
for
yeah,
sure.
absolutely.
Good cut by Knox, brings up an 0-2 on him. Oh, 0-2 pitch by Cade Bryant. Oh, that ball was low. Man, I wouldn't have swung at that one right there either. And Knox didn't like it. And that's going to bring up Brendan Allred with 1 out.
Brendan's definitely trying to find his groove so far to start this season. Definitely hasn't necessarily been the typical Brendan Allred we've seen, but here in the last few games, he's definitely kind of picked it up and gotten more in a groove for himself.
Comes from a long line of Texas High Tiger baseball and softball players. Get a ball low. Who'd you say was out in left field?
I believe Cooper Mason, number 13.
13, Cooper Mason.
If my eyes aren't deceiving me, which they might be.
Well,
so
you and I got plenty of eyes up here.
Going to be a 2-0 count now.
Good job by Allred trying to get on base right here. Boy, a sweeping curveball that's called a strike. That was a really good pitch. This isn't a late breaking curveball. This is something that comes all the way around a left-handed batter. Yep, and that gets another one. It's a really good pitch.
Very good pitch, even the count now.
Is hittable.
Going to get a time call from Brendan. Want to recheck the count. 2-2. 2-2, 1 out.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man, great catch over there by number 6, Case Jordan, and just made a really good play on the ball because it was a really good pitch, fastball outside, and Brendan went with it and shot it over there to the left side, and it looked like it was going to be a single, but Case made a really good catch over there at third base, and it's 2 outs and going to bring up Jacob High, the first baseman for the Tigers.
Yeah, it's called the hot corner for a reason. I mean, that one came in hot for sure.
Mm-hmm. Curveball, sweeping curveball for a strike. Backdoor curveball, catches the back part of the plate right there. 2 called strikes early to Jacob High, both curveballs. Give him a high fastball here. Changes eye level. Good job by Jacob to lay off. Wouldn't be surprised to see something low and hooking right here. The catcher calls it down in the dirt. That's what he does. Jacob gets a bat on it over there to the second baseman, getting down the line, and he throws him out just in time, and that's a 1-2-3 for Texas High in the bottom of the third, and it's going to still remain the score 5-3 Benton. And when we come back, Worth McMillan trots to the mound for Texas High Tigers.
Diamond Bank walks with its customers through every step of life, side by side. From the first checking account in high school to the first home or business loan, Diamond Bank is committed to helping you with all of your financial needs. Diamond Bank's growth is the result of the growth of our customers, and we want to help you feel that same growth. We are proud to have the ability to give back to our local school districts, community organizations, veterans, customers, and more in a multitude of ways. Come discover the Diamond Bank difference with local people making local decisions for our local community. Stop by our current location in Texarkana at 5714 Richmond Road or visit us online at www.diamond.bank to see our products and services. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
And we're back here live at Tiger Field after that commercial. There was a good-looking redhead with a bow tie.
Yeah,
I don't know
absolutely.
who that was. It, probably some stunt double for Diamond Bank. But anyway, we're back here. Texas High down 5-3, about to start the top of the 4th inning. And coming to the plate will be the Benton Tigers. And that was kind of something that we hadn't seen early in this game. 2 zeros put up by both teams, and number 6, who just made a great play out at third base for Benton, Case Jordan, will come to the plate for the Benton Tigers. Got the war chant going on over here.
You got the LSU jerseys on with the Florida State.
Great play by Knox.
Beautiful
And he
throw.
gets him, boy, I tell you what. Knox did something that really only Knox probably on the team could have done, was instead of charging that ball, he hung back on it because he knew the arm he had, and he throws a missile on the money over there to Jacob High and gets the runner by a split second. And really good play by Knox, and that's what Worth wants to see behind him, some good plays. Let him hit it. The pitch just misses outside. This brings up Cannon Greer, number 14, the center fielder for the Benton Tigers. Ball fouled off right back behind us. Right by Worth's mom, Miss Lacey McMillan up there. One count. Foul ball off Rafe Ross's shin guard. It's going to bring up 1-2. We're starting to settle in right here. Both pitchers. Now you got a new one for them, but Worth's got his count up to 66 right now, throwing the 67th pitch. Oh, great pitch. Curveball that breaks right over the heart of the plate with a sharp break and get a swing and a miss right there for the second out for Benton Tigers. And that'll bring up hard-hitting Hudson Brignac, shortstop. A couple of hard ones for them early in the game. Wind up in the pitch for Worth. It's a fastball down the middle, a little bit up. Called a ball. Base open over there, so you probably still go at him. The curveball catches the outside corner right there. Really good pitch.
It's definitely going to be the game of the curveballs. That's definitely been.
Seen a bunch of them, haven't we?
That has been the telltale of this pitching so far.
Yeah, that ball kind of hung a little bit, but hung across the plate. Doesn't get a swing, and 1-2 count now after the called strike. Kind of want to bounce one probably right here. Don't give him anything to hit. Ooh, gives him a high fastball. Fouls it off Ray Frost's catcher glove. He acts like it didn't even hit him. I'd have been down for the count probably, Doty.
He's trying to show off to the other catcher in the other dugout.
Yeah, don't do that. You get hit in the jaw. Yeah, that's what I was expecting right there. Good pitch.
Something to get the batter's eyes moving.
Yeah, you don't want to groove him one down the middle right here. 2-2. Worth gets a sign from Ray Frost. Gets a timeout. Boy, called it when Worth was in his windup. Mr. Touchstone gives him the time. We got a 2-2 count with 2 outs right here. Tiger Field. Curveball, poked right up the middle. Jacob Yao comes across, fires it to first, and gets him. Really good play right over the bag at second base and puts up another 0. And Texas High Tigers will come up down 5-3 in the bottom of the 4th after this message from Local Habit Coffee Company.
Here at Local Habit Coffee Company, we are true coffee connoisseurs and the area's only third wave coffee shop. We are excited as football and fall rolls around to introduce this year's fall drink lineup. We have an all-organic homemade pumpkin spice latte, a delicious s'mores latte, and finally, a smoked maple bourbon cortado that can only be described as fall in a cup. No matter what your preference, you can get your dose of fall right here at Local Habit. We cannot wait to see you in one of our shops, and remember to go make something good happen.
Commercial services, electrical panel installation, circuit breaker installation, led by Master Technician Jay Strickland, and multiple specialty services.
And we're back here live as the Texas High Tigers will come up in the bottom of the 4th inning. Looks like it'll be Chandler Williamson be first up, and then Austin Treadway, and then we'll make our way. Who's next after Austin? Man, I got my game deal out then. Ray Ross, the catcher. So Williamson, Treadway, and Ross due up for the Tigers in the bottom of the 4th. Number 5, Cannon. Cade Bryan on the mound. Gives a fastball low and inside. Chandler lays off of. All that wind keeps switching on us, but still blowing pretty steady out to right field. Wind up in the pitch. It's just catching the outside corner, and Chandler gets a bat on it, fouls it off. 1-1 pitch. Oh, just gets him inside. Chandler takes a nice hack at it. Misses. Brings the count to 1-2. Misses it on the outside part of the plate. Swing and a miss for the third strike. Austin Treadway will come up. Austin had a great at bat last inning or last time up and ended up scoring. Still in a couple of bags and coming home on a pass ball. Ball catches the inside part of the plate, called strike. Number 3, Austin Treadway, the left fielder for the Tigers tonight. Fastball. It's like he's pulling his head just a little bit. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Gets a one that I hadn't seen from this pitcher yet is a changeup, and it fools Austin. Gets a swing and a miss over it, and for the third strike, he's going to bring up Ray Frost, the catcher, and he's going to go down the line and talk to Coach Minnie. I think Coach Minnie's going to say, "Hit the ball."
Not bad advice.
No, and what you don't want to do is after about 6 pitches, strikes, you don't want this inning to go so quick that it leaves Benton with you want to slow the inning down a little bit, and that's what Coach Minnie was trying to do right there. Good hack right there. Catches a lot of ball, fouls it off over the Texas High dugout down the right first base line. Ooh, got the call low right there.
Yeah, right at the knees.
Man, it's where you want to go back to if you're a pitcher for sure. It's a tough one to hit. Boy, he hit it hard. Nice play by the second baseman. Really good job over there by Malachi Ziegler to get the out. Goes as his knees to get it and tosses it over there to first baseman. And another 0 put up by the Benton Tigers, and we'll come back with the score 5-3 in the 5th inning right here at Tiger Field. Texarkana Game Day.
We are excited to announce here at Texarkana Emergency Center and Hospital that we have expanded our capabilities to better serve our community. As a hospital, we have the capability for inpatient services. After your outstanding emergency care, we can smoothly transition you into one of our new inpatient rooms that have telemetry monitors in every room to continue your concierge medicine care. While our patients continue receiving their care in their inpatient suites, we also make sure that your loved ones are taken care of with our outstanding facilities. Our added services include a procedure room and also the capability of MRIs. With our imaging, we are able to offer outpatient, inpatient, and emergency room, MRI, CT, ultrasound, and X-ray. We are honored by your support and look forward to serving all your future medical needs.
Thanks to Dr. Young and Texarkana Emergency Center for that and hospital for that advertisement right there. We appreciate them, what they do for not only Texas High, but the community and Texarkana Game Day. Proud supporter. And we're back. Worth McMillan back on the mound for the Texas High Tigers. By my pitch count, 73 so far. Probably going to be the last inning we see him right here. He's going to face the number 2, 3, and 4 hole for the Benton Tigers, down 2 runs, 5-3. This is number 5, Cade Bryant, who's coming to pitch for them. He smokes one to center field, and Cam comes in, and it looks like it just, I thought it was hit pretty hard, but it must have gotten off the end of the bat. It's one that Cam couldn't have gotten in on, and gets kind of a dying duck out there, and he gets to first, and now you got the 3 hole, Bryson Pierce, first baseman up. See if they'll try to move a runner. Checking the runner. And he will square around the bunt. Ball's high and outside, and he doesn't attempt at it. I'll tell you what, I wouldn't be surprised right here. I wouldn't be surprised to see a little bunt and run. Try to wheel him at second base or something like that. Nice job by Worth. Pick off attempt over there. Okay, Bryant dives back in safely. 1-0 count with no outs here. The top of the fifth for the Benton Tigers, looking to move a runner. Gets a ball high for 2-0. Now it may change Coach Peavy's decision down there, what he wants to do, how aggressive he wants to be with 2-0. Ball's inside, gets by Ray Frost. Runner gets over to second base, and now he doesn't have to move a runner with 3-0. They're moving all the Benton team back into the dugout. They're war chanting over there. They're the Tigers, but I don't know where they get that from, but just trying to get in the heads of the Texas High Tigers. Fastball right down the middle by Worth. Good comeback right there.
Good answer, not letting him have free base.
That's right. You're going to say you're going to have to earn this right here. I'm going to come at you for a called strike. 3-1 count. Runner at second base and no outs for Benton. Gets a fastball and it's lifted high in the left field. Looks like we got a new left fielder.
Yeah, we got a Maud Moore out there now.
Maud Moore gets under it, makes a good catch. That's number 14 out there who's entered in for the Tigers. Takes Treadway's place and makes a good catch and leaves the runner at second. Good job by Worth after 3-0 to come back and get that out right there.
Yeah, in that situation, that's probably the last thing you want if you're Benton. I mean,
absolutely.
You put the ball in play, but it doesn't allow your runner to advance.
That's right. That's why you don't put it in the play high in the air. Get that ball on the ground, move a runner. Let me preach. That's going to bring up Malachi Ziegler, who's had a good game for Benton, second baseman. Looking to do some damage and get another run for Benton. Good curveball on the outside corner, called strike.
Felt some confidence coming back there from Worth in that pitch.
Yeah, he hadn't pitched bad. It's just gotten some hits, got one error that's cost a run or two, and 5-3. We're still in the ball game. He'd like to see that runner stay out there. Fastball smoked out to center field. Cam makes his way over right in front of the Papa-Lock sign and makes the catch on a ball that was had a little juice on it, keeps the runner at second base, and now the Tigers are in jeopardy of not scoring a run after getting the guy out to second with no outs, and Worst come around and done a really nice job in coming back. That was a line drive out.
Yeah, great job by Worth not letting that runner on second really get to his head.
That's right.
2 fly balls in the outfield, 2 outs now,
or all the war chanting going on.
Exactly, yeah, that too.
Now he's got a chance to get out of the inning with 2 outs. Fastball swung and missed for a strike.
A 1 count. Worth with the pitch. Yeah. Fouled off, 0-2.
Sorry, I'm trying to catch up on this. Got behind on.
I think you're not going to like me giving you this iPad after all these games I make you do.
It's okay. It was just
the clock for football and game changer for baseball.
It was a late edition. Oh, strike three looking. Can I help you? Nope, just looking, and it's a 5-3 ball game, and we're going to the top of the 6th. Tigers come to bat right after this from State Bank.
Life is busy, and we get it. The State Bank mobile app was designed to make banking more convenient for you. Check account activity, make transfers, pay bills, and manage your debit card in a snap. You can deposit checks from the convenience of your home or wherever life lands you. The State Bank app lets you organize your accounts, manage alerts, and easily email our customer service experts. Now that you have State Bank at your fingertips, you can spend more time doing what's important to you.
Your family, your bank, State Bank.
And we're back live here at Tiger Field. Got the heart of the lineup coming up for Texas High. Got 1, 2, 3. Got Yao, Reitner, and Ross. And looking to do some damage in the bottom half of the 5th. I misspoke and said the top of the 5th. We already put up a 0 right there. Great job by Worth. Really good game pitch. Probably not going to, I don't know. I think he'll probably come back out. I don't see anybody in the Texarkana Bank bullpen down there warming up. And so we're going to get 1, 2, 3. Jacob Yao will be our first batter. And this is the inning to get us back in it right here. And this is a good ball game. This is what we came to see, Zach.
Absolutely. Great way to kick off our baseball season, and definitely a great night for it here tonight.
Same pitcher, Cade Bryant for the Benton Tigers, throwing to Jacob Yao, who's 2 for 2 at the plate. Nice curveball, catching the outside corner. Don't think Jacob's going to get anything down the middle or hard. There's a curveball inside that nearly catches him on the knee, but gets past him. Brings up a 1-1 count as Cam Reitner trots over to get it. Oh, he does get a fastball, and he hammers it just right past the second baseman. And Jacob Yao, so far, 3 for 3 at the plate, and just what you want for the Texas High Tigers coming up is get a ball in play and get on first base. And Coach Minnie's looking to put some runners in the send them past third. That's what we hadn't had in a while. Coach Minnie giving the signs over there. See what they're looking to do. Got a left-hander, so he can hold him close. Back. Throw over to first. Nice single by Jacob to lead off the inning. Back. He tried his bad pickoff move the first time and just tried a quick one right there. Jacob's on it. I don't think we're running. Coach Minnie's giving the signals, but I don't think we're going to bunt. Yeah, good curveball. Tell you what, he's got to trust that curveball against a left-handed batter because it's a big sweeper, and if he lets it hang at all, it's going to hit the batter. 0-1 pitch. Another curveball. Cam gets it over to the second baseman. All he can do is get – oh, yep. The first baseman dropped the ball, but it was on the transfer, and that's what the outfield umpire is going to say. That's what I saw over there. Coach Minner's doing his job and asking him just to check. But Cam does his job and moves Jacob over there to second. It's going to bring up Tanner Ross. I'm expecting some sweeping curveballs. Let's see if Tanner can hold back on one, see what happens. And he does. He holds back on it. Ball doesn't break sharply and hangs up. Tanner gets a bat on it, fouls it up back over our right shoulder. Jacob Yowell on second with one out. 0-1 count. Pitcher steps off. Wind dying down a little bit out there, but the flags are still raised. Tanner doesn't need any wind. Ball's outside and hangs outside that time. Doesn't get, looks like the curve's not breaking as sharply as it did his first couple of innings of work. 1-1 count now. Pitcher steps back off the rubber. This isn't someone you want to see up 2 and with a runner on late in the game in the batter's box, Tanner Ross. He could hit it halfway to Canada. For the Canadians listening, that ball's up, gets past the catcher. Have a pass ball, and Jacob Yowell down the third. What you want to see if you're a Texas High Tiger, not a Benton Tiger. I'm going to give that a pass ball, not a wild pitch. It was up, but
came off the catcher's glove.
That's right. Now Tanner's just looking to hit something somewhere hard. Ball down low. Great job by the catcher right there coming back and smothering that. Now you got a 3-1 count, but you got a base open. But as I say many times, just because it's open doesn't mean Tanner ain't going to take a hack at it. And you got Knox Pilgreen who can do some damage right behind him. Ball's out. Puts Tanner on after 4 pitches. First time I've seen, maybe second time I've seen Texas High walk tonight. I think Treadway drew the only other walk. Tanner draws a walk with 1 out. Now you got a first and third situation for Texas High. Let's see if Coach Minnie puts them in play with Knox Pilgreen up. I don't know after a couple innings ago with the strike them out, throw them out, if we want to do anything like that. But I trust that coach down there. He's been a long time coach at Texas High and has seen a lot of baseball, Coach Minnie. Ball's inside, gets past the catcher, and Jacob Yowell touches a plate. It's a 5-4 ball game with Tanner Ross advancing to second, and now Knox Pilgreen with 1 swing can either tie us up or put us up. It's just the 5th inning. One 0 count to Knox. Ball's up. Fastball up. Swing and a miss for strike 1. One count, 1 out. Tanner Ross on second base. Knox Pilgreen in the box. The pitch. Ball low. Knox stays strong in there, just in case it's going to hit him on that front shin guard. 2-1 count. This is what you want right here. You may get a hanging curveball right here. 2-1. Going to come unglued to this. Keep your head in. Drive the ball. Oh, and he does, and smokes it out to center field. Comes in, the center fielder out there makes a nice catch. Don't think Knox got all of that one. It's going to bring up the second out, and Brendan Allred, number 7, trotting to the plate with 2 outs. Tanner Ross on second, trying to get another run. Scoreboard in the game doesn't show it, but it is 5-4. Our scoreboard is correct. Checking the runner. Delivery. Sweeping curveball. He got it back, and that's a strike. Here, Coach Minnie's dad over there cheering for the Tigers like he's done for a long time. Good single score Tanner right here. Ball's up. 1-1 count. Good chance for Brendan to be aggressive right here. one swing from tying this game up. I have a feeling Coach Minnie will be aggressive on the bases if we get that ball in the outfield, make them make a throw to the plate. And he hits a high fly ball to left field. I don't know. Yeah, he gets under it, makes a good catch, and that'll retire Texas High. But they plate a run in the bottom half of the fifth, and it's a 5-4 ball game, folks. We'll see you right back here in the 6th inning at Tiger Field.
Whether you're looking for a new or pre-owned car, truck, or SUV, or maybe a new or pre-owned boat or RV, care for a car wash, had a fender bender, or you need service on your vehicle, boat, or RV, we have it all when you let us exceed your expectations at Greg Orr Auto, Marine, and RV in Shreveport, Texarkana, and Ashdown. Shop hassle-free and always be treated like family while choosing from our sensational selection. In Shreveport, visit Orr Acura, or BMW, or Cadillac, or Infiniti, and the Greg Orr Pre-Owned Supercenter. In Texarkana, Mercedes-Benz of Texarkana, Classic Buick GMC, Classic Cadillac, Classic Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Classic Kia, Classic Mazda, Classic Pre-Owned, The Classic Car Wash, Greg Orr Marine and RV, Greg Orr Collision, and Classic Chevrolet in Ashdown. Or visit gregorrauto.com.
We're back live here at Tiger Field, and that'll wrap up Worth McMillan's game tonight. Those 5 innings, does really, really well, keeps the Tigers in it. He'll exit the game with Texas High Tigers down 5-4, and Zane Givens comes in for Texas High. Zane's, I've seen him throw several games as of late for the Tigers and thrown really, really well. He pumps pitches into the strike zone and gives the Tigers a chance. After the throwdown right here by Ray Frost, we will see the Benton Tigers come back up. They're up 5-4, 2 innings left, and the rest of the lineup for Texas High Tigers will remain the same.
Zane comes into this game, pitched 2 2/3 so far, 2 hits, 3 runs, 2 earned runs, 2 walks, 2 strikeouts, a 5.25 ERA, only allowing 167 as his batting average allowed.
Yeah, throws it a little bit behind number 19. He said, Griffin, I know you've been getting hit all night behind the plate. We're going to get this over here and get you off the plate. 1-0 count right here for Zane. That one's inside. Looks like that ball's got a little bit of tail in it. I hadn't seen him from behind the plate yet, but that ball is tailing into the right-handed batter. Yeah, throws it outside, and it tails right back across the center of the plate for a called strike. Now 2-1 on number 19, Griffin Sibley. Ooh, that one looked like it caught the inside, but doesn't get the call because of it. 3-1 count.
Xander, that's one of those guys get set fast.
Yeah, boy, good.
Pretty pitch.
Yeah, that one had a little bite to it at the end. Hadn't seen that from him right there. 3-2 count right here. Just swing and a miss. Yep, that ball tailed inside too, and he's going to put the first batter on, and that's not what you want to see by Texas High, but they're a ground ball away from getting 2 outs, and that's what they hope for right here as Caleb Frey, number 18, the DH for Benton, trots to the plate. Good time right here. I think he may, I can't remember whether he tried to move a runner last time by a bunt, but I can tell you what Coach Peavy's going to do. He's going to try to get that runner over any way he can, and probably going to, no, he said we're going to swing away. I got the DH up.
Not what I, a foul ball.
Yep, not what I expected. Expected one more, try to get one more run over there, but it's a good pitch. Oh, challenged him up high. He fouls it down the left field line. In the Preston's porch, Kyle Preston's porch.
Absolutely. Another guy we want to pay homage to this season.
Good buddy of mine.
Shooty as well. You can see a sign 4 out And in between center and right. Runner goes.
Ball's up. It's thrown a little bit high. Jacob can't get the tag down there in time. Stolen base. Coach Peavy said we're not going to be able to get it moving with the batter, so we're going to try to move him, and he does. Moves him up a bag. Got a 1-2 count. After a stolen base, Ray's going to go out and get on the same page with Zane. Coach Peavy's going to take this time to talk to his hitter, Caleb Frey. Trying to go back and look at Worth. Looks like 5 innings pitched, 23 batters faced, 83 pitches, 55 strikes, 4 earned runs, 1 base on balls, and 5 Ks. Oh, good pitch and a check swing. Knox fields it, throws him out. Going to try. Doesn't draw a throw over. He's aggressive on the bases, but gets the out right there. Knox throws it over to Jacob High, but Jacob does not throw it over to Yao, who was covering third, and because of it, we've got the leadoff runner down at third base with 1 out. Would not be surprised to see a bunt put down right here. Get the runner in.
Going to get a meeting on the mound.
Yep, Coach. That's what Coach Minter's going out to tell him. He's saying, hey, understand what's going on, understand the situation, understand what they're trying to do. Let's not give up another run right here on a cheap bunt or whatever. Let's make a play. And sometimes it just that ball is going to go where you can't, but he's just going to make sure we're in the right bunt coverage and everything. Good job to settle them down. Coach Minter's been around the game a long, long time. Coach Minter's brother just won the national championship, and his nephew for Michigan, defensive coordinator, and his brother, his nephew's defensive coordinator, and his brother is the linebackers coach.
Mm-hmm. I was about to say successful lineage in that family.
No doubt.
And, now they're on to bigger and better things in Los Angeles as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Going to start a new era out there for the Chargers.
Oh, nice pitch right there. Come back after. Looked like he threw a high fastball thinking he was going to bunt, and they didn't square around the bunt and got a ball, but came back with a second pitch strike. Yeah, here it is. Yeah, he just fell coming in to get it. He was gonna make a play at the plate on that bunt. Well executed, but Zane tripped coming out. And I'll tell you what this surface does is later on in the night you start getting some dew on that field and you start putting that ball on the turf. And you start slipping and sliding out there, even though it's a really, really nice grass surface. And he just tripped, looked like he got his spike caught. And because of it, he gets to first, and they get another run, and it's a 6-4 ball game. Ooh, ball just misses over the heart of the plate.
One's picking up again.
Mm-hmm. One-0 pitch, 1 out, runner on first. Gonna try to bunt. Looks like it hit him. He's out. He's out, and the runner will. Oh, they're saying he was in the box when it hit him. Stayed in the box.
We're gonna get a foul ball.
Just be a foul ball. Any ball contacted and it hits you, if you're still in the box, it's just a foul ball. If you are in the field of play, which means if you stepped out of the box running toward first and it hits you, you're out, and the runner must go back. 1-1 count now. Look for him to do the same thing. Nope, they let him go, and he tries to steal, and Ray Frost calls him out. Cannon down to second base, and Jacob Yao puts the tag on him. And so there's 2 outs in the inning. Really good throw by Rafe, and nice job by Jacob Yao to stay in there and tag him. 2-1 count now. Ball fouled back straight over our heads.
Two count. Great opportunity for Zane to end the inning right here.
Foul ball. 6-4 is the score here at Texas High Field. Beautiful night in early March. 2 more foul balls straight back.
Great at bat by 14 right here. Cannon Greer.
Got Zane for 18 pitches this inning so far. Ah, nice job.
Good job,
Swing and a
Zane.
miss. Good job by a K by Zane Givens. And the Benton Tigers put 1 run on the board, and it's 6-4 with the Texas High Tigers will come up in the bottom of the 6th when we get back right here on Texarkana Game Day.
Texar is a community-first credit union which has served members in and around the Texarkana area since 1951.
Having 3 offices and employing almost 100 people, today Texar serves citizens of Cass, Bowie, Little River, Miller, Red River, and Lamar counties.
Through the years, we've had many different names.
From our humble beginnings as Bowie County Teachers Credit Union to where we are today.
We are honored to offer our members quality service with exceptional products.
We also take pride in staying one step ahead when it comes to introducing the latest and greatest in banking technology.
From personal to commercial banking.
And turning houses into homes.
We believe in banking made easy.
To make life easier for you.
We're back live at Tiger Field, and the Benton Tigers that are up 6-4 in the 6th inning, looks like they're going to bring a new pitcher to the mound, their 3rd of the night, number 7. That is Thomas Allen. He'll get in the game, up 2 runs with 2 innings left. Looks like he's got a couple of pitches working for strikes right there.
Looks like Cade Bryant will go back to left field.
Cade Bryant in left. I will make these changes. I think I will. Cade Bryant. And then the pitcher number 7.
Yep, Thomas Allen.
Thomas Allen.
Be their 3rd pitcher of the night.
And
coming to the bottom of the 6th, we'll have Jacob High up for the Tigers.
And pitching for Benton, that will end the day for 2 innings for Mr. No, that was he pitched a full 3 innings with 39 total pitches. Did Mr. Bryant? He retires out there to the left field. Hopefully, we get to see him get some balls hit over him right now. Jacob High up. Ooh, gets on a fastball right there. This guy's got more speed than we've seen out of either the starter or the 2nd pitcher tonight. Looks like we got Dion Carson in the – he's going to get the foul ball right there. He's in the on-deck circle. I call him prime time. 2 foul balls by Jacob High, 0-2. Going to get a high fastball right here. Ball's up, gets past the catcher. Good job by Jacob High to stay off of that. 1-2 count. Curveball that he ropes down the right field line. Gets away from a diving number 2 out there in right field. Jackson Jones makes a heck of a play to try to get to the ball. And just misses right there on the warning track. That warning track hurts when you dive on it, by the way. Keeps you off the fence, though, when you're running. 1-2 count still to High. Man, smokes it down the right field line. Get down. Dang. He is on it right there. You're not going to get a fastball by him. And that That one just right of the line down there. Would have gotten into the corner for a 2-bagger. Really good job by Jacob High. Pitcher gives his right fielder time to get back in like a veteran. Wind up in the pitch. Curveball just outside. Really good job by High to lay off of that pitch right there. Pitcher's probably going to give him a chance to hit a fastball right here. See if he can get it inside the white lines. He does, and Jacob High takes another good, solid hack at it for another foul ball. Already on, let's see. Already, this will be the 8th pitch of the AB. Just gets it down to right field. Sorry, not right field line, but right baseline to the first baseman, who fields it and steps on the bag unassisted. 3 unassisted for the first out of the inning. That's Deion Carson's going to come in, take his chance at it. I've seen Deion place one out there over that Texarkana Emergency Center and Hospital sign earlier this year. When I started calling him Prime, he kind of had some chains and kind of looks like Deion, my man. He can flat out fly, too. Fastball down the middle, takes a healthy cut at it for strike 1. Another fastball foul directly back. He was on that one.
Quickly down to 0-2, though. Got to change your approach.
There's a fastball hit high and deep out in right field. The right fielder goes back, can't get it. Deion is flying. You ain't getting him. You ain't running, son. He's all the way to third on a stand-up triple. And prime time, in prime time, is on third and gives the Tigers a chance to score another run and get within 1 right here. And you'll have number 14, Ahmad Moore, trotting to the bat for his first AB of the game, hoping to plate Deion. Fastball down the middle. Fouled straight back. Fastball outside, ball 1. Evens the count, 1-1 with 1 out. Foul ball down the right field line. One-two count. Fastball swung and missed for out number 2. Ray Frost will trot to the plate to try to help the Tigers in the bottom of the 6th. Ball. Ball up, ball 2. Looking to turn the lineup over. Jacob Yowell in the on-deck circle for the Tigers. Two outs and Prime on third. Mr. Carson. Ball. Oh, that ball was inside, and Rafe didn't like it. He's been sitting back there watching all night. 2-1 count now. He hits it over to the second baseman, makes a play on it, and gets an out. And the Tigers don't score in the bottom of the 6th and will go to the top of the 7th, down 6-4, and we'll be right back after these messages.
My name is Doug Willett. I own M&M Tire and Auto Center. We've been here for over 40 years. We're just a mom and pop place. We service any type of vehicle that you can think of. We do front end alignments. We've got the best front end alignment machine guys here, and we also do AC work for the new Freon, which is the 1234 FY. We do that too. Plus tires. Now that's the major thing. Cooper Tire employees, we're really special with them. We give you 15% off, plus also you get your Goodyear employee refunds back on your tires, which is great for you. Extra value is what you get when you buy from Doug Willett. Don't worry, my guys will take care of you too.
And we're back here live on Texarkana Game Day for Texas High Tigers and the Benton Tigers. Benton leads Texas High 6-4. Coming up in the top of the 7th, new pitcher on the mound for Texas High Tigers will be Jacob Yao. Been the shortstop all night. Tanner Ross will move from second over to short, and Chandler Williamson will enter the game at second for the Tigers. Looks like Ahmad Moore still out in left field. Don't see anything else that's being changed. And Jacob Yao is finishing his warm-up pitches. Jacob's got several pitches that he throws for strikes. You'll probably see 2 main pitches, a fastball and a curve. But looking to hold Benton to a 0, and he will come up to bat. We'll have 1, 2, 3 coming up for the Tigers. Jacob throws a curveball right there that's got a lot of bite on it. So just a kid that's got a lot of heart, can play. He can play any position on the field, and I've seen him play pretty much all of them. And I know growing up in youth, he played some catcher, and so he's going to get a chance to face a leadoff batter for Benton, who's had a good night, Hudson Brignac, the shortstop. So it'll be leadoff batter versus leadoff batter right here.
This is actually Jacob's first appearance on the mound in regular season play. Appeared some in scrimmages, but as far as regular season goes, this will be his first pitch for a strike as well.
Can't throw all strikes if you don't throw your first pitch for a strike. Ball in right there, 1-1, evens the count. Need to get to where I can do spray charts and stuff on this where I can see where they hit it. I used to do it a long time ago in youth baseball. Jacob Yao for a called strike right there. 1-2. Ray Frost sets up outside. Jacob Yao throws a fastball out, and the batter fouls it off right over Mr. Zach Doty. Man of many talents, doing a lot of jobs over here, calling the game while he's got all kinds, flying the ship over here right beside me. Oh, he gets a call down low. That's a pitcher's pitch right there. It's going to be the 3rd strike for the first out, called strike. And next up is going to be Cade Bryant. Done a little bit of everything, some left field, some pitching back in left field right now for Benton. First time I hadn't seen the leadoff batter on for Benton in a while. Ball high. Breeze is getting a little bit chilly.
Exactly. I was just about to say, I'm getting a little chilly now. I had first time all game.
Yeah, called strike right there. Jacob Yao's got a little bit of downward movement on that fastball. That one's hit high out to left field, going away from Ahmad Moore, and he makes a really good catch right there to get behind that ball. And man, you gotta, we've said all night, and you can hear on our mics that wind's whipping, and any ball, of course, off a left-hander's bat out to left field, that ball's gonna be tailing away as it is. But when it gets in that wind, it gets kind of crazy. And he makes a really good catch out there for the second out. Jacob Yao's put down the first 2 batters.
Very good performance from Yao.
Ball down the middle, a little bit up. Called ball.
come in and done a great job to start.
Ball right down the middle at the batter's knees, called strike. 1-1 pitch. Yeah. Oh, okay. So he's got 3 pitches. That's a changeup right there, and that was nasty. Swing and a miss. Curveball. Yep. Doesn't get on top of it. That's okay. Got a little bit ahead of it. 2s are wild. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Fastball down the middle, lifted into center field. That ball's deep, and it's going to get right at the base of the wall, the stick sign. He's going to get 3 as Cam throws it back in. Gets to Tanner. That's going to be a 2-out triple with number 17, the second baseman, Malachi Ziegler, coming up for Benton. And you really don't want to let that run score and get down 3 going in the bottom half of the 7th. So got to have a really good pitching and strong performance by the defense right here against Malachi. Ray Frost has to step up, and if you don't want to get a pass ball right here. Ball right down the middle. Foul ball down the right field line. Umpire signaling needs some extra rocks. They've been hitting them over the fence, just over the sideways fences. Jacob misses his spot. Ball low for a 1-1 count. Misses just in. 2-1. Really good game tonight that we've seen. It's a 2-run game in the last inning. Ball right down the middle, down the pipe. Gets him at the knees for a called strike. 2-2-2. 1 man on third base, 2 outs, 2 strikes, 2 balls. Curveball. I like to see that because he trusted it, and the coach trusted him to call it and trusted Rafe behind the plate not to let it go. With a base open, 3-2 count with 2 outs. Ball's up. He's going to put him on first. That's going to be number 2, Jackson Jones, a right fielder, trotting to the plate. Looks like Jackson has had a line drive to left. Both outs and a pop fly to left field, and Coach Minter's going to go out and make sure that Jacob knows the situation, and I think it's just a checkup out there to make sure that we know what's going on, because a guy like Jacob, who's played baseball his whole life, he understands the situation, but Coach Minter knows that this is a key part of this game. And just going to go out, and he's got a mound visit to burn as well. And you got a runner at first and third. And what he's going to say is, or what I think he's probably saying is, hey, they're going to run. We're going to throw it down and try to get the runner out. But I'm going to guess that they're going to try to get the runner at the plate. Probably try a pick off. Some slow pick-off to first just to make sure that they're not running. But there's all kinds of situations, and, only they know what's going on. I can speculate over here all day long, but Coach Minter just wants to make sure that everybody's on the same page. And I like to see this. I like to see, and I'm sure Coach McClure, who's probably watching, wants to see it too, is all his coaches doing their job. You got Coach Minnie at third kind of managing the game. You got Coach Minter going out there. You got a pitching coach, Coach Watson. We're going to see what's going on right here. Got a first and third with 2 outs.
We're getting a runner.
Tanner's going to throw it home, and Rafe stays strong and gets him at the plate. Hell of a play right there. Tanner makes the play, and Ray Frost stands strong, guards the plate, and tags number 1, Bryson Pierce, at the plate. heck of a job, and that's why Coach Minner went out there, got them on the same page, and we'll be right back to see Texas High come back and win this game after this spot by Diamond Bank.
Diamond Bank walks with its customers through every step of life, side by side. From the first checking account in high school to the first home or business loan, Diamond Bank is committed to helping you with all of your financial needs. Diamond Bank's growth is the result of the growth of our customers, and we want to help you feel that same growth. We are proud to have the ability to give back to our local school districts, community organizations, veterans, customers, and more in a multitude of ways. Come discover the Diamond Bank difference with local people making local decisions for our local community. Stop by our current location in Texarkana at 5714 Richmond Road or visit us online at www.diamond.bank to see our products and services. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
And we're back here live at Tiger Field for the last chance for Texas High to come back in this game, down 6-4 with 1-2-3 for the Tigers due up. That's Jacob Yao, Cam Reitner, and Tanner Ross. Knox Pilgreen will be after that. And it's a 6-4 game. It's a good game. Sorry if I got a little bit excited right there, but, man, a really good executed play by Texas High. Just how you drew it up. Sure, Coach Minnie had that one all figured out, knew what they were going to do, and they're over there managing the game well, and because of it, doesn't allow that 2-out triple to do any damage for Benton. And Zach, we got us a game here.
Absolutely, a great game on our hands, and no better people that you want up than your 1-2-3 if you're Texas High right now.
Number 7 with his first pitch. Looks like couldn't tell what that was. It was something off speed, but Mr. Allen with a ball to Jacob Yao. Another ball outside and low. You got to think that they're kind of pitching around Yao as hot as he's been tonight, and he's been hot all year. Don't look for anything to change. He's looking for something up and in. Gets it, takes a hack at it right off the catcher. Who would have figured? Catcher's been getting hit all night.
He's got a magnet on him.
Yeah. Good cut by Jacob. Now it's a 2-1. Still a hitter's count. Fastball rips it down the left field, hits left field line, hits it to the third baseman. He makes a good play over there and retires Jacob Yao for the first time tonight. 4 solid hits by Jacob.
The next batter is center fielder Cam Reitner.
It's Case Jordan over there making another good play. He's made a couple of good plays tonight. Cam Reitner, number 2 for the Tigers, had a good night as well. Into the opposite side batter's box. Curveball outside. Doesn't get back. Called ball. Ball, a little bit up, a little bit out. 2 balls, no strikes. Cam's 2 for 3 on the night. All up the middle and to the right side. Ball catches the outside part of the plate, a fastball. Called strike, 2-1. Same pitch, and Cam deposits that one backwards, but over the fence for a 2-2 count. Gets some meat on it. 2-2 for number 2. Oh, baby, he stays down with it. Shortstop makes a good play, but Cam stayed on a curveball that was coming across the plate, late break, and stays on it up the middle like you teach it. But good play by the shortstop to get over and catch the ball behind the bag for out number 2. Brings up Tanner Ross, trying to keep Texas High's night alive. Ball in. Tanner stays inside the pitch and hits it out to in the right field, and it's caught by the center fielder that will retire us in order in the bottom of the 7th with Knox Pilgreen remaining in the in the on-deck circle, and the Benton Tigers will take it tonight with a score of 6-4. Really good game played by both teams. Lots of good pitching, lots of good hitting, lots of good base running and fielding, and man, it's Zach, it's what we came to see, and I think both coaches will leave here with some positives.
Absolutely, a game where you kind of mark all your boxes of what you can kind of expect to see from both of these teams. I think this is a great game that helps both teams improve in the long run, and definitely a great, outstanding game by Benton, and definitely a lot to be proud of, but nothing to hang your hat on if you're Texas High as well.
Well, thank everybody for joining us here tonight. The Tigers fall 6-4, and we'll be back as soon as we can for another Texas High Tiger baseball game right here on Texarkana Game Day.